So tell us about the trip from the beginning to the end.
Well, we arrived at the Tiruchirappalli airport, where we've been picked up by Isaac and drove about 125 kilometers to the Virnapalli village, where the orphanage is situated. It was wonderful to be there. We were welcomed like a king over there, and to my amazed, which I didn't expect, the kids were well behaved, well fed and well clothed and going to school every day. There were about 80 kids, 50 boys and 30 girls from the age of 3 years old to 15, 16 years old. All the kids, we saw their living quarters, they are well done. The lunch, they were fed 4 times: breakfast, lunch, snacks in the afternoon and the dinner at night. We went to their schools. Schools are very nicely done. We met the principal, who is also the father of the church too, and we talked to them and see how the kids are doing in the school.
Warm welcome with a heart full of love and affection, and we thank you on behalf of the children for taking the trouble to travel all the way from Canada to Delhi, from Delhi to Chennai, from Chennai to Tiruchirappalli, from Tiruchirappalli to Diksha. I welcome you once again, Narendra and Kamlesh sister, for visiting.
Good evening. Evening.
Rotary Club, தெரியுமா? Rotary Club. Third standard.
Third standard. Good evening.
மாநிலம் நாட்டு educated. செய்திகளை சொல்லதான் அந்த ரைம்ஸு. செய்திகளை தவிர சொல்லுங்கள்.
Now in Tamil Nadu we have an educational system called activity-based learning. You see the tools we are using. Or card system. And they have a card system, ladder method.
They become active learners.
Good, that's good.
Yeah.
They have the swing machines for the girls who are stitching their own dresses and the dress for the whole school's kids. And this way they are making more money for the orphanage.
I see.
This all we stitch here.
Oh, good.
We don't give to the outside shop. For all the 80 children we stitch.
That's good.
Orphanage is mostly run by the donation from the different Rotary clubs. The name to mention: Port Perry, Kingston and Bourneville. And our whole stay was done very nicely. Actually, somehow they find out our wedding anniversary on that day, and they celebrated our wedding anniversary in a very different way. The kids performed the dancing and culture program and cut the cake for us, which was unexpected from them, and shower us with a gift too. the main thing which I want to get things going over there is change the asbestos sheet roof on the junior kindergarten.
So what is your suggestion or question?
Yeah, our suggestion is that first of all, please be seated. We will.
That's okay, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, as we are in the 100th year, we are planning to put up a new building. Actually, this classroom is not up to the norms and standards of the government. A class must be at least 20 by 20 feet, the length and breadth, okay, and sufficient passage space. Right now we have got 8 classrooms. We have got 5 class, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Then we need to have a headmaster's room, an office, a library, a laboratory, which means we are in short of classrooms. So this year I am planning to put up new construction as well as the removing of asbestos. Asbestos is not a hygienic one.
Yeah, nice.
Yes. So I am planning for that. And right now I am working at providing them good sanitation with sufficient water. This year I have done tube work additional, and I have to yet buy the motor, the compressor to pump the water from the well to collect it in the tank so that the students can make use of it.
How much the cost the motor and the pump?
Motor and pump, good ones, it will cost up to 40 to 50,000. 40 to 50,000.
I saw the places where they were doing the farming, but most of the, because of the type of the season right there was not very much farming at that time. And last year they had the drought, so they didn't have very much monsoons rain, so they were lack of water. The main thing they need is the water. And I found out if we can build somewhere rain reservoir for the water, and that will be very helpful, because the boring is in that land is not very helping. Yeah, there are 3 or 4 bore has been done. Out of that, 1 bore is working properly and 1 bore produce very little water during a day or something like that.
Because of this, now the children are safe till date. The water.
So water is still coming from
Yeah,
there?
yeah, it's coming, but we have very low level source. 60th feet I had a water source coming out. Yeah, so I wrote to the Belleville my friends to support for the completion of this retaining wall. And this is the sump, we collect rainwater in it. See, I have connected the terrace with the pipeline.
Yes.
And the pipeline is connected with that tank. So it contains 15,000.
When I went over there, being an Indian myself, and I know the culture of India, I thought the money we are spending over there will be not served properly. But to my amazed, those kids were fed properly, clothed properly, and going to school every day. Even the facility was not very updated, but what they got, they are providing very good way. The money we are sending is spent in a very good way. The Isaac and the father of the church, the 2 images in the village are well respected. Kids love Isaac in the orphanage. His wife is working with them too, and they are well protected.
மண்ணில் யாரும் உட்காரக்கூடாது, நீங்கள் இங்கே வராண்டால உட்காந்துக்க.
இங்கே வந்து மேலே வந்து உட்காந்துக்க. சரி வாங்கிட்டு போ. நீ பயிரை இந்த பக்கம் கொண்டு வரணும், இந்த பக்கம் தூக்கிட்டு இங்கே வைக்கிட்டு. அப்படியே மேலே போய் உட்காந்து மேலே போய் உட்காந்து எங்கடா டீயே மேலே போய் உட்காந்து தான் வரிசையாக உட்காந்து மேலே போய் உட்காந்து வா ஊற்று ஊற்று வந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கு மேலே போய் உட்காந்து
There's a story about one kid, he has a polio, and their parents or somebody left him near the police station. And the sheriff of that town brought that kid to the orphanage. And that kid is now in high school. There are a couple of surgeries done on his legs. And he is so handsome and beautiful and so happy. So I can imagine that being taken care of, that orphanage is very good. You see, rain in India is always a gamble. Some years there rains so much it has a flood, and some year there is less rain and you don't have water properly. But that's I say, if we can make a reservoir for rainwater, that will be helpful to, not to orphanage but to the whole village. They have some computer lab, but those computers are about 20 years old. I mean, there are a lot of things to be done in that orphanage. If somebody really, like Isaac is a very good man, but he needs the guidance too, and the support of the people from here or other clubs to go more and do more. My idea is that maybe not next year, but year after, I can go again, and if some people come with me and we can really make a dent over there to show them how to work by their own hands, not to depend upon other people, how to use their kids in themselves to do their work properly. And same thing in the village, if we go in the village and do the cleaning up with our own hands, those villagers will do it then too. It's just how to tell them to do it. If you order them to do it, they will not. But if you're doing yourself, they will have the idea, if we can do it from foreign countries, why cannot they do it themselves? The whole story is that I'm so impressed with the orphanage that I like to do more for that person, and I'm going to talk to my Rotary Club too. The orphanage we are supporting in Chennai, we should divert some money to this orphanage, which need more money than that one. This orphanage, what I saw in Venapalli, it needs the things to be done.